The 90s gave us some of the most legendary tuner cars ever built. Everyone remembers the Supra, the Skyline, and the RX-7. But one car that often gets overlooked is the Mitsubishi Eclipse. Affordable, stylish, turbocharged, and with endless aftermarket support, the Eclipse became a street icon. And today, we'll show you how this 90s legend can be transformed into a drift-ready, modified monster. 1. Why choose the Eclipse for a drift and mod build? The Eclipse was built on Mitsubishi's DSM platform, and it came in multiple trims: front-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, and turbocharged versions. The GSX model, with AWD and the legendary 4G63T engine, became the star. But even the forward versions gained respect in tuner circles. For modifiers, the Eclipse is gold. It's cheap to buy today, easy to find parts for, and responds incredibly well to upgrades. But what really excites builders is pushing it beyond its original purpose, turning it into a full drift and modified build. 2. The drift potential of the Eclipse. Now let's be clear, the Eclipse was never designed as a drift car. Forward and AWD aren't traditional drift setups. But tuners are creative. Some go all the way with RWD conversions using custom fabrication or drivetrain swaps. Others compete in forward drift events, using handbrake initiations, massive steering angle kits, and turbo torque to slide through corners. It's unconventional, but that's exactly why drifting an Eclipse turns heads. It's rare, surprising, and a statement that any car can go sideways if you're determined enough. 3. Popular engine and power upgrades. The heart of any drift or modified build is the engine, and the Eclipse doesn't disappoint. The 4G63T turbo engine is one of the most legendary JDM powerplants ever. In stock form, it puts out about 200 horsepower, but with a bigger turbo, front-mount intercooler, exhaust upgrades, and proper tuning, you're easily pushing 350,400 horsepower. For drift builds, that extra power is key. It gives you the wheel spin and torque you need to maintain a slide. And for stance or street builds, that boost makes sure your car doesn't just look fast, but truly performs. 4. Suspension and drift setup. To make the Eclipse drift capable, suspension is where the magic happens. Builders usually install coilovers for adjustable ride height and stiffer handling, strut bars and sway bars to reduce body roll, angle kits for sharper steering control in drifts, and of course, a limited slip differential or RWD swap for real sideways action. These upgrades not only make it drift ready but also transform the Eclipse into a more responsive, track-focused machine. 5. Body kits and styling. One of the biggest reasons the Eclipse is still so loved is its looks. With wide fenders, smooth curves, and aggressive lines, it's a perfect canvas for modification. Popular mods include wide body kits for extra tire clearance, carbon fiber hoods for weight reduction, JDM style wings and lips, deep dish wheels with stretch tires for stance or drift aesthetics. Throw in a flashy paint job or vinyl wrap, and you've got a car that looks just as wild as it drives. 6. Interior and drift essentials. Inside, a drift-ready Eclipse build often includes bucket racing seats with harnesses for driver stability, a hydraulic handbrake for controlled drift initiation, roll cage for safety and chassis stiffness, gauges for monitoring turbo boost, oil temp, and more. These mods turn the Eclipse from a casual tuner into a purpose-built drift weapon. 7. The culture and legacy. The 90s Eclipse became iconic not just because of its performance, but because it symbolized the golden era of car modification. From underground street racing to the big screen in The Fast and the Furious, the Eclipse captured imaginations. Today, a well-built Eclipse, especially a drift or modified build, doesn't just stand out at car meets. It pays tribute to a time when creativity, passion, and boldness defined tuner culture. Conclusion: the 90s Mitsubishi Eclipse might not be the most obvious drift car, but with the right modifications, it transforms into something truly unique, A turbocharged engine, custom suspension, aggressive styling, and a fearless attitude make the Eclipse a tuner's dream canvas. Whether you want a sideways drift monster, a slam stance car, or a turbocharged street beast, the Eclipse is proof that legends don't have to be obvious. Build it, drift it, modify it. The 90s Eclipse is ready to shine again.